Oh, the Foalsmobile. One Goose, you're not really going to build an H-body, are you? Yeah, I think we are. Why? Why not? I got it. I got it cheap. Upon further inspection, it's clean-ish. It's got one fairly major problem that we'll get to in a second. People hate these things. People always say don't do it. So yeah, that's enough reason for me. I think we'll build it. We had a deal pending on it. Fell through. I needed something in the garage. We got a car in the garage. Be a quick build, looking at more bone stock style of rules, but before we start talking about build, let's take a walk around this thing. As you can see, not horrible on the rockers. Definitely some crusty once you look a little lower. The doors are good. The rockers are, We'll show you in a minute. I tried to prop her up a little bit, so we'll hopefully be able to show you what she looks like in the rear, but we got a flat tire. Oh well. The show that I'm considering taking this to does require DOT street tires, which to me is kind of dumb. That's one rule that I really do not like, but I may so consider running this car there. I don't know. So we've got a 3800 series engine. It's a motor I've never run before. So, a little bit of learning. I know there's a decent amount of info still out there for them, so I'll do a little bit of research before I go too far. Overall, up front, it's not ugly. I'll crawl under and show you the subframe here in a second. But there's not a ton to see from up top, I suppose. You can kind of see down in there, but all clean. She's got some bumps up front, all cosmetic stuff, nothing serious. Let me get this hood closed down. Alright. We'll take a look at the sub. Let's see. Yeah, there she is. This is always the biggest spot of concern on these cars, at least from what I've been told. And, of course, it is the worst spot on this car. Now, unlike the W body, the H body actually bolts in two spots, which definitely doesn't necessarily make it better. They are still very good at pulling through. The front end of these cars are definitely nothing strength-wise like the W bodies are, but that just means you got to be a better driver, right? So you can see where it's got that second mount there. But overall, let me get the flashlight in here. The actual subframe itself is a little flaky, but it's not horrible. And the regular, let me see if I can get in there a little bit better. But the actual unibody frame is fairly clean. Let's see. There we go. So, definitely not too bad. We'll take a look a little bit farther back. So you can see, like we said, a little bit of crusty on the rockers. But once you get past that, floors are all very nice, very clean. All the way up right to the corner where, like we said, where that body mount bolts up. So overall, God, I've had people go as far as tell me that I'm going to get hurt if I build one of these cars. Yes, I have seen. I've watched people, they call these cars marshmallows for a reason. I have seen people build these things. They don't put any type of protection in them, no type of safety, no cage, no nothing, not even a seat bar. And then the rockers are all gone, and they get hit a couple times, and from the driver's seat you can put your arm out the passenger window. Yes, I get that that is a possibility. I don't build like that. No matter what class I'm running, we always make sure that we've got a cage and a tank protector, and we do our best to keep ourselves safe. So that's not something that I'm particularly concerned about with this car. Now to the rear. This is a spot where they're fairly well known to rot out pretty bad. But on this one, she's got some crusty. But it's not terrible. Certainly seen worse, haven't we, guys? You can see up in there to that rail over there. See that? There we go. Oh, whoops. I didn't really look where I put the jack. That's not exactly the best place. Good thing I'm not actually laying under the car. Yes, folks, that is on the muffler. Nice job, genius. Biggest concern with this car. Oops. That's actually what took it off the road. This rear control arm. Definitely a different suspension design than on the W bodies, but it actually looks fairly decent. I mean, it's not horrible, except obviously that part broke, but looks like it definitely had some rust there, so we'll get that piece and replace it. Ugh. Pardon the groans as my fatness rolls around. So yeah, here's the result. She's definitely got a little bit of toe in inside the car. The fun part, right? Let me turn the flashlight off. Whoops. Inside the car, that's what we always want to see, right? Sorry guys, this one isn't like the Lincoln. We don't need to make Adam clean it out. It's actually pretty clean. Nothing up front. We got a soda bottle in back. Let me grab the keys. I haven't actually popped the trunk in this thing yet, even though I've had this car for, God, I think 2 years now. Let's see. We've got the jack. Old Orchard bottle. Another bottle. And another bottle. Nothing real exciting. Hopefully the trunk will give us something more exciting. But it almost looks like this one was fairly well cleaned out when they got rid of it. Got the radio. Unplug that in, see if it works. We can jam out here. Oh yeah. She's got a cassette player. Yeah. Hubcap. We've got Merry Christmas. That would have went well with the last video on Adam's stupid hat. Let's see. Take a survey. Previous restaurant experience. Oh no, application. Pass. You don't want me bringing you your food. Huh. That's some lug nuts. I was wondering why I only had like 3 per tire. Ooh. Then we gotta eat fresh. So, plan for this ride. We are going to build it. We are going to build it to a very stock type of build. I'm not going to tell you where quite yet because the show is a ways out. And as you all know, our schedule could change a million times between now and then. So we will work on getting the thing built. You'll see some videos coming up here soon. I don't know. I think we'll probably do the full build. I'd like to get this done and out of here fairly quick, so you should probably see a lot of videos coming on the progress on this thing because obviously, like we've said, winter's coming, so I want to be able to make sure that we get this thing built, out to the barn, ready for winter, so that we can get a bigger project in here and we can be ready for when the snow starts flying. So I hope you guys like it. I know I'm going to get a lot more grief than I already have. I've gotten used to that though, and it's fun and I appreciate it. So we're going to throw one of these things together. There's like 7 pages of info on these in WeCrash, and I've never seen anybody build one online. I don't think. There's like 300+ pages of stuff on W bodies, so what the heck? Why don't we take one apart, see if we can get a before. We'll get some good aftermath, obviously, once it gets to run, and you guys can see for yourself and make that decision instead of just listening to what everybody else does. That's just it. That's what this sport's supposed to be about. Try stuff for yourself. we're going to give this thing a spin. You'll see some videos coming soon. Appreciate you guys following along. As always, get goosed.